Are you a lazy bones? Do you want to do absolutely nothing in events and still reap the rewards and be able to kill enemies and do everything? Well, today Milliepex presents to you the do absolutely nothing build and still wreck everything build. So the premise of this build is actually a reflective build. So you actually don't have to do anything. You can just be standing still AFK and this build will kill anything that tries to attack you. So what we have here is an example. We're going to go to West Tech real quick. I'm just going to basically walk around and do nothing because these guys can't do anything to me. They're reflecting damage off of me and it's killing them. Every time they hit me, they're dying, especially for melee attacks. So if you notice, every time I glow white, I'm reflecting damage back onto them, and I'm barely taking any damage myself. Now, could you imagine going AFK in one of the spawn locations at like eviction notice, or literally any other event that spawns in large amounts of enemies? You can just sit here reflecting damage, not having to do anything, and the enemies will then unalive themselves. Now, bonus points, if you want to do a little bit more than just sit there, you can actually throw down nuke mines to deal large amounts of area damage to people around you. Now, the best thing is you can go completely AFK and still farm XP doing this. Not to mention helping out with the events by making sure that they damage themselves by trying to attack you. And as a cherry on top, you can still be useful to other people while you're AFK, either eating food, in the toilet, or whatever else you might be doing. You can still be very helpful. And earlier, I meant it when I said that the melee attacks are actually like really good for this, because any melee enemy you'll see is taking an astronomical amount of damage just by smacking me. They are dying by hitting me, and I don't have a weapon out right now, so these guys are just dropping dead to an AFK guy right now, which is honestly kind of pathetic if you think about it. These guys are dying to a guy that could be on the toilet. Now, stay to the end of the video because I have a really good segment on something that I think you guys would really like. Just stay tuned for that. Anyway, let's hop straight into the build. So for the legendary perks, you can either run yourself some Funky Duds or some Power Armor Reboot. Those are both really good for this build. And then the rest of them are all just special stats. Now, none of these really matter, to be honest. But having those special stats just allows you to equip more quality of life perks. And actually, I ran out of things to put perks on. So anyway, Arms Keeper, Ordnance Express, and Strongback are great for weight reduction. Brick Wall actually is pretty important so you don't get staggered. Refractor, Glow Sight, Grenader is pretty good for the nuke mines, like I said earlier. Starch Jeans, I run that on every build. Glowing Gut, same thing. Life Giver, same thing. Ironclad, same thing. Chemfiend, same thing. Fireproof is really good for the explosion resistance because we just want to be tanky. Strange in Numbers is really important here. Same thing with Party Boy, United Ordeal, Team Medic, Happy-Go-Lucky. Those are all really important, especially the Happy-Go-Lucky and the Party Boy. Batteries included, First Aid, Demolition Expert, Rad Specialist, Field Surgeon, and then Power User. These are all pretty good perks to have on. You can take off whatever you want, though. Action Boy is really good. Same thing with Action Ghoul. Born Survivor is very important for this build. Packing Light's not. Jaguar Speed's not. Class Freak is important in every build. Good with Salt, I think, is too. Ricochet is the #1 perk for this. Scrounger Curator, Mysterious Saver, Battle Jeans, Can Do, and Last Laugh. Now, those perks, you don't really need half of these. You really just want perks that are gonna make you tankier, and you want Ricochet. Ricochet is the only real perk that makes this build possible. You just want to be able to kind of like dish back out what they're serving, if you get what I mean. And this does work against stronger enemies. Now, as far as stronger enemies go, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do encrypted without pulling out a weapon. And all we have to do is occasionally pop a stim pack or occasionally some toxic goo, which is really not much to ask considering I'm not shooting the damn thing. This thing is going to kill, unalive itself by just hitting me. So, therefore, ladies and gentlemen, this is how you become a pacifist in Fallout 76. Now, in boss fights, you shouldn't be completely AFK anyway, so we're not going to count this against me, all right, y'all? So we were able to find this thing, and we're just able to pop some stim packs and basically say, screw you to this guy because he can't do anything to me. He's literally dying by just attacking me right now, which I think is hilarious, personally. Now, about here's where I realized I needed to drop some of my stim packs because I wasn't actually popping supers. It was actually popping just regular stim packs. So now that we have supers equipped, this guy is literally doing nothing. He is going to die here any second by just attacking me. Now again, yeah, I did pull out my auto axe to bash him once to get his attention, but that's besides the point. We don't talk about that. Now, the imposter sheep squatch is dead. We were able to tank all 3 pylons and the imposter sheep squatch by just popping stim packs and goo, which I think is honestly just reason enough for you to run this build, especially if you plan on going AFK during an event. Look at everything just dying around me. This is honestly an amazing build. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you could please leave a like and subscribe, that would really, really make my day, as this is a new channel and I'm just trying to get it to grow. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a great day, y'all.